The face of someone who's holding rage and shock, says Abyssal. Right. These... That looks like a gargoyle, and that looks like... I'm assuming a Hell Knight. Looks like the Hell Knight continued to fight the gargoyle, even from the air. They both fell to the rocks and perished. Shit. Went down fighting. Okay. Elemental essence. Sounds delicious. Okay, gang, so...
I know what to do.
I know you do. I trust you, Travelor, but, like, I just want to make sure that you're using your ranged weapon rather than melee. Right. Well, I hope you guys are ready for this. Let's do a sneaky boy. Nice snake. Thank you. Thank you, Paladin. Wait, where's my dragon gone, actually? I have a little, pet dragon. Oh. Commander, come here quickly. Okay, I will run to you. 'Cause when the feeling's right, I'm gonna run to you. That was a rock song from the 80s, I believe. From the mountain, you see a raided camp and two groups of warriors, one wearing white and yellow armor, the other in black. They are led by a tall man in white priest's robes. Some of the warriors glance around fretfully, their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear the screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp. Oh shit. Oh shit, Fraser. I didn't see that until now. Thank you. I will now hydrate. It's been 13 minutes and I have not hydrated. Let's fuck these demon worshippers up, right? Well, these guys aren't demon worshippers, but either way.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded.
Oh,
the beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
While what? What is it?
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
Oh.
But the wounded...
Problem solved. Retreat to shelter.
Well, that's a war crime. I spy with my little eye a war crime. Great minds think alike, Trilbay. Okay, Sarah will not like that. No, luckily, I think we averted Sarah's eyes. Like, look away, Sarah. Oh my god. I know that. So I think this is. I think that was Regil or Regil. I know that he's supposed to be a companion. I don't think we'll be bringing him along. I think we'll be leaving him to death, most likely. Nothing wrong with a bit of war crimes in the morning. Oh god. Yeah, dumbass, you don't even know where we are, do you? Because we're stealthy as fuck. Friendship team, assemble and attack!
Our victory is certain.
Oh, this might go very badly. Can I turn into a dragon? Yeah, I would like to turn into a dragon. Maybe I should pipe down at the back and just throw a spell. Meanwhile, Sarah... Protection from evil, communal, I'm thinking. Actually, no, we'll save that. Methinks. Samira is raging. No, she's not, but she will now. While in rage. Yep. Yep. Yes, please. So, is your character starting to be more useful yet, Flanders? More useful than at the start of the game. Probably less useful than anybody else. But still more useful than at the start of the game, it has to be said. Let's get the Raven in the air. Let's... Oh boy. Let's... I don't think Fear is going to be... Oh, Misfortune? Oh. Yes, please. Right, Hans. Hans, what are you going to do? Can you saddle up? What? He can saddle up on Edo? Ride that dog, Hans. No, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to focus on attacking that guy. Let's go with Thick Bottom's bow. Oh, we got a witch? What kind of witch? Which kind of witch was it, actually? That's a good point. It was... Grace is a... I always forget the subclasses. Grace is a witch hex channeler. So a hex channeler. So basically, massively improved hexes. Right. Travelor. We're gonna fascinate them. Oh my god, they're running at us. Oh, it worked! It actually worked! He's really quick. Travelor is a fast guy.
Let's try this way.
I'm realizing that we have 4 ranged... Okay, this is the party composition you guys picked last session. Maybe we're actually going to switch to the rapier with Travelor so we can get another melee combatant in there. With that being said, we're actually doing okay. It doesn't look like anyone's actually been hit yet, besides from Edo. Okay, Travelor just took a hit, but that's to be expected because it's Travelor. He's a little bit squishy. At least we have a tank. Exactly. At least we have a tank. Imagine if the party didn't have a tank. Yeah, we'd be in some pretty deep water right now, I think. Right. That actually went okay. I'm feeling optimistic. Even though I just witnessed some terrible atrocity going on down in the camp, I'm feeling optimistic. No loot. No loot from those gargoyles, really? That's kind of disappointing. Guys, you know I'm kind of heavily focused on loot.
Defeat is not an option.
They'll never see me coming.
Do it! Finish him off! Oh shit. Travelor, do it again. Yes, they are fascinated. At least 2 of them are, I think. One of them succeeded. But really, Edo is doing a very good job of being... Because Edo is basically a tank at this point, like just main tank. Sarah has taken a hit. Let's go ahead and just heal up for the sake of it. We've got 6 uses. Let's keep them up on full if we can, or as close to as possible. No loot? I know, no loot. No loot. Where's the loot? I'm like Captain Jack Sparrow with the whole, like, the rum. Where's the rum gone? Except instead I'm like, the loot! Why is there no loot? Why is there no loot? It's like the devs know how I play the game and, they're punishing me. For something or other. Oh, she looks like she might still be alive. Loot! Oh, they have definitely added in new... Like, yeah, they definitely have. They have... What? I am 100% certain now that they have added in new art for some of the armor styles, because Lady Calandra's chain shirt did not look like that when I got it. And the full plate, I don't remember it ever having that texture. The full plate I might be wrong about, but Lady Calandra's chain shirt did not have that texture. So are they adding new item images to the game? That seems kind of dumb. Like, purely because I think there's other things that they could focus on doing. If you want loot, you could always take it from the Dead Crusaders. Just you know, avert Sarah's eyes. I like to think that we carry a blindfold around that we can just, you know, we can just say, Sarah, we're about to do something that you probably won't like. Could you please put it on? Please just cover your eyes. Then we can do what we want. Thanks. Wait, Sarah's in the front. Our healer is in the front line. Sarah does not get hit very often. We have a good... It works, okay? She has pretty good armor class. And I mean, I think the way that we've spec'd most of the tanks and, like, people who are going to soak up the damage, most of them have abilities that... Or at least most of them are the first to get into combat and therefore are the main target of the enemy. Like, Edo's further forward than anyone else. The sight before you is at once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and woman dressed in white and yellow priest's robes, lie on the ground, surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They are tangled in death. The claws of the monsters are tearing at the humans' clothes, and the largest gargoyle's talon has pierced the man's chest and punctured his heart. But before they died, he, or his companion, defeated the enemy. Suddenly the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the whirlwind's horrific sky. Her pale lips are open, and she exhales, abruptly. The sun will never rise again. There's only darkness above me. Even the sky here is cursed, and we along with it. Jaeger, walking in the front, steps over the man's body without looking, but turns around at the sound of the woman's voice. The Mendevian faithful break too easily. Oh, fuck you, Jaeger. We healed you. Eat shit, you piece of... My god. We heal the son of a bitch up, and then he sees someone who's also suffering and shows no regard. We should have just fucking left these Hellknights to die. The woman pushes you away with a weak gesture. I mean, we're here to save the Crusaders more than the Hellknights now, right? Expand your efforts on someone who can be helped. Leave me, my crusade is over. Trilbay says, could you put mage armor on Edo as well, since he's technically not wearing armor since he's a dog? We can put, so I do have, he does have proficiency with light barding, so I might put some light barding on. I believe he has light barding anyways. But otherwise, yeah, I believe we would be able to cast mage armor on him. I mean, I think his armor class at the minute is 26. Abyssal says, oh yeah, Sarah's a cleric. There are two clerics in this world, one who is squishy, and one who has more AC than an iron golem. Kill the Hellknights, says Kensei. We're going to see what options we have. I don't know what's going to happen here, but my immediate thought is just fuck Hellknights. Who are you? What happened here? I am a priestess of ardent Sarenrae from the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Next to me is Ashes Streya, the head of our order. Sorrowful pride sounds in the woman's voice. He has led our forces on raids to the whirlwind many times, but this campaign, the gargoyles attacked us a few nights ago. A vast number? Oh, sorry, a vast number, yeah. A vast number. We've never seen anything like it. Ashes organised our resistance with great skill, but while the monsters were distracting our fighters, a small group of them raided the camp and took our supplies. We were left without food and water in the middle of the whirlwind, where it's nearly impossible to find provisions. Oh, shit. So they were going to starve them out, basically. Abyssal says, oh no, these Crusaders are Sarah's kin and in faith. Yeah, they are. It's literally her order. This is... Oof. This feels bad. She's awfully quiet over there at the corner. In deep thought, I think. Trilbay says, man, it's a good thing no one in the community wanted to roll a Hell Knight. Yep. So far. That might change now that we've got this terrible atrocity ahead of us. You know, we'll witness this and someone in the community is bound to say, oh, I want to be a Hell Knight now. Abyssal says, if she doesn't kill any Hell Knight, I would be surprised. Yeah, I mean, maybe this will be like, maybe this will break her oath of pacifism. We shed the last crumbs of our supplies and set off back the way we came. Everyone was suffering from hunger and thirst. We grew weak and could barely fight back when the gargoyles struck a second time. Oh shit. They snatched many of us away. I saw the pain on Ash's face as he counted the losses, but he managed to rally us. We continued our trek and soon came across traces of a recent battle. Someone had destroyed a troop of demon worshippers. In our desperation, we decided to follow the strangers to warn them of the gargoyles and seek their help, having no idea they were Hellknights. But we received only scorn. Every gulp of water in my unit is accounted for, they said. They spared us 2 flasks and a sack of dried bread. They said we were allowed to keep the sack to use as bandages. What? Jesus Christ. 2 flasks between all of us, a sack for bandages. What happened after that? The gargoyles attacked despite how the Hell Knight Paralictor had treated us. Despite how the Hell Knight Paralictor had treated us, Ashes endeavoured to help them and had us carry their wounded, but that monster had them slaughtered. Ashes was beside himself. It's difficult to conceive of such evil. He told our people to go with the Hell Knights to find shelter while he stayed to cover our retreat. The woman exhales softly. He was a strong cleric, but as he treated our wounded, he neglected himself and he paid for it. Forgive me, but I can't help you. I must go. Your commander can't be helped, but you're still alive. Allow me to help you and come with us. The woman looks at you wistfully. Why? So many deaths, so many sacrifices, such bravery, all for what? No, I will not go with you, stranger. My commander and I will die by what we lived for, compassion and nobility. I don't want to keep fighting for a world that bows to such laws. May the goddess forgive me. Farewell. Jeez. Jaeger shakes his head. Commander, I'm not one to advise you, but you're wasting time on this fool, and the gargoyles will soon be back. Fuck you, Jaeger. That's the usual tactics. Fly up, regroup, attack again. I'm going back to my unit now, and I advise you not stay here for long either. Abyssal says, okay, like for real, fuck these Hellknights. Yeah, I know. Like, these guys are fucking pieces of shit. The thing is, they'll try and justify it by saying, yes, but we do this because this is how you fight a war. And it's like, well, what's the point in fighting a war if there's no one left at the end of the war to actually survive the war? I don't know. I don't agree with the ideals at all.
Attack.
I don't think any sane person would. Oh shit.
Aim carefully.
Right. Sarah, heal up, please. Get everyone healed up. Let's go ahead and do a focused rage. Oh boy. Fascinate. Lovely. Let's go with ear-piercing scream on this one, I'm thinking. Going for the range, people. Please don't do that. Oh, shit. Samira just went off on her own there. Oh boy, Travelor's getting hit. Sarah, do we have... No, we don't. Travelor, you have your own healing spells though, don't you? You do indeed. Heal yourself up, mate. Heal yourself up.
My wounds pile on.
Oh dear, oh dear. Please, Samira, take it. Do we not have a better healing potion than that? We must have. Yeah, we do. Chug that potion. What's that potion, man?
Heal me quickly.
I'm trying to. You need to drink the potion.
This is not.
You didn't drink the potion. It's not my fault. Let's go ahead and boop on that.
An expected outcome.
Can we, please? Sarah, are you doing it? Why is it not working? Cure moderate wounds used on Samira. Refuses to do it. I don't know what's going on there. Selby says, what the fuck, bro? Listen, when you run around with very little clothing on and 2 axes, there might be times where you get hurt. Also, I mean, judging by all the blood on her, she also, she equally did a lot of damage to everyone coming at her. From the looks of it. We wanted, like, leather armor, right? Which is better? So leather armor, so that's 2, but it's 0, 10, and... Yeah, I think we're going to go with that, purely because... No, we'll go with that. Abyssal says, I also remember Dawn the Sunspear, who is also a worshipper of Sarenrae. What if she's in the party? Oh god, I don't even want to imagine it. Yeah, she would be like righteous fury right now if she was in the party. My god. We do have our share of Sarenrae worshippers in the group. Right, let's go ahead and heal everyone up now, I think. Breastplate +1. I think we're just going to keep Sarah in Lady Calandra's chain shot. It's pretty great. It's pretty damn great. Right, let me see. Is that moderate wounds? Yes. Okay. We were going to give Samira Tiger, weren't we? So we'll do that. I think that's perception checks, is it? Yeah, perception and law nature. I think we're going to have to chug a load of potions that like barely give us any hit points back at this point, but still. I don't think we have any other option right now. I wish I could macro this. Hit one key and just have them consume health potions. Or potion of cure wounds, I should say. Right. So, that's back to full. Let's get Sarah back up to full as well. Okay. Travelor as well. And then we're going to go in. Oh, Travelor, please. Luckily, we do have a couple of utility spells on Travelor in the way of... I think he has like 4 slots for cure moderate wounds. 3 now because I believe we just used one during combat. Kensei says, I mean, if Dawn's in the party, there won't be a Hell Knight without a hole in his head. Or in their head, sorry. I think that's a very good point. I think this would be a very different story if it was Dawn in the party rather than Sarah. I think Sarah can probably restrain herself. Even after the attack, the tents at the Hell Knight camp are lined up neatly, looking like they're ready for a parade. Why does that matter? If there's no one in the camp to parade, then... Seems like a bit of a pointless observation. No, don't do that. Do we have... I'm sure we have someone in the party that's good with picking locks. Maybe it's just a difficult lock. Come on, we're going to brute force it. Oh, we're not. Nope, apparently not. Okay, no loot for us. That's disheartening. Right. Where to now? Law nature. What's this check over here? In fact, actually, let's have...
I'm losing my temper.
Sorry, Samira. I think Dawn... sorry, not Dawn. Samira probably has the highest nature check, right? That's 16. 13 for me. 3 for Sarah. 16 for Samira. 13 for Grace. 18 for Hans Fickbottom. Hans! Show us what you got.
Don't know, don't care.
Oh, you're gonna love this though, Hans. Wait, actually... Hans has 18. Samira has 16. But... what about the cat? But she has 18 as well. Technically. Let's have both of them try it.
Oh, I managed it.
Okay. Hans was the man for the job, apparently. Demonic energy has polluted the earth, creating tumors filled with poison. Ugh. Okay. Trailblade says you need a character with at least 1 point in trickery to attempt opening a chest or disarming traps. Yeah. I remember that. That was like a kind of, not a harsh lesson, but that was a lesson that we learnt from the Tower of Estrad, I think. Or maybe it was just before the Tower of Estrad. But I'm pretty sure we have someone with at least 1 point in. I don't have a point in. Samira? Did Samira have a point in? No. Maybe we don't have anyone in the party with a point in trickery. Maybe not. I mean, we do have people that have trickery. It's just the people that asked to be in the pie do not have trickery. Do you have an item called something like Vestilio's Signet that can buff trickery skill check? Guidance also gives +1. Vestilio's Signet? No, I don't think we do. We've got Blood Clarity, Dashing Cavalier's Gloves, Cloak of Resistance +1, which we'll actually put on someone, Engraved Bracelet, which I think we'll just be selling. So, +1 on saving throws. Might give it to the cleric. Might give it to Travelor. It's blood clarity. Again, immunity to mind affecting conditions for 3 rounds when they land a killing blow. I think we might put that on Samira. Yeah, I think we'll put that on Samira. I think we'll put the saving throws on the cleric. Okay. First thing in all tabs. Oh! Oh shit! I thought it was going to be. I thought like it was like a signet ring. That's why I went into accessories. Right. So it buffs trickery checks. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill. Oh yeah, I remember picking this up actually because it's any skill. It's not just trickery, but it can be used once per day. Right. So maybe. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Who has the highest trickery? Like. Is it worth using on that? 5, 4, 7 for Samira. 7 for Hans. I think we're gonna have Samira try it. I'm gonna go eat, then sleep. General, thank you very much for coming along. I hope you've had a good time. And I look forward to seeing you when you're next online. For now, keep on keeping on. Stay safe, and goodbye for now, Kensei. Goodbye for now. Right.
Battles await.
They do indeed, Samira. Please come and use the signet of House Vespertilio. Vespertilio, possibly. What does that? No, it still only gives us 45% a 45% chance. Okay, I think we probably just need like 1 point in trickery for it to actually stack, or actually have a effect. Right, where are the Hellknights? Oh, probably right here, right? In this cave. I didn't realize it was a cave. Right, they must be in here. They've retreated into the cave. Do we have a rogue type character yet? Yeah, we've got a couple. We've actually got a couple that are kind of tricksy roguish types. Like Esmond, our cult leader. He's very roguish. Oh, there's that prick, Regil. There's that other prick, Jaeger. Who's this? Armiger? Armiger Archer? Oh, no, it's not a name. It's just, yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can do this check before I get into dialogue. Okay.
Knight Commander, I presume.
Never mind.
Your glory precedes you.
Abyssal says
I am
want dead or
Reginald
suffering
Wrench,
based.
Herelictor of the Order of the God Claw, and temporary officer of the joint unit of Hellknights and the Order of the Sunrise Sword. You and your people should take positions. The gargoyles are regrouping. We expect they will attempt to break through in 5 to 6 minutes.
Well, that gives me 5 to 6 minutes to quiz you on what the fuck you're doing here, and why you did everything that happened outside. Armiger are basically Hellknights in training. Yeah, I realized that. Like, I read it, and then I saw Armiger Archer, and then I immediately realized, wait, that's a rank, or a position, should I say, within the order rather than a name. A joint unit?
Forcibly joined.
Oh?
The leader of the Order of the Sunrise Sword was unable to get to safety, which is not surprising, considering his, shall we say, excessive scrupulousness and sluggishness. Given the extreme situation, I took command of his people.
So it sounds like you forced them into servitude. That's what it sounds like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, guys, but it sounds like he forced the worshippers of Sarenrae into servitude. It was kind of a case of like, listen, if you don't come with us, you'll die. So you've got to be with us now. Oh, jeez.
It's supposed to be good when different people unite. We're here for a common cause. But it still gives me the creeps for some reason. Hellknights shouldn't be allowed to get their claws into our paladins. It's wrong.
I'm gonna make this point right now. There was an update for the game, and I think they must have added more dialogue in, more voice dialogue. For the love of God, it's kind of annoying to me that the devs don't add the dialogue in before the game's released. They wait until the game is released and then they add this. Oh God, this is going to be a little bit of a rant, but I'll keep it short. Developers need to start finishing their games before they release them. I don't care. I've said in the past I really respect Owlcat for, you know, they released Kingmaker back like 3 years ago, I think it was now. They released it 3 years ago, I think, and they had a team of like 20 working on it, and it was a fantastic game. It was great considering that there were only 20 people working on it. It was a great success, and I really do have a lot of respect for them for that. What I don't respect is this increasingly more common thing that occurs within the games industry, where you release a game that's unfinished, and then basically the first year or even 2 years or more than that, you release content updates that add things to the game that should have been in at launch. This is silly. People are spending their hard-earned money to play these games. They should at least have the base content in at launch. Things like voice dialogue should be in at launch. They should not be adding that after the game is finished. Otherwise, what are you saying to the people who pre-ordered the game, who came in early to the game? Just seems like a kind of shitty thing to do. But yeah, I've been noticing this more and more. I've said it a few times on previous streams that like it seems like they have added in dialogue. Finian talking, I've never heard him talk before. Now he's talking. I don't know if this is added in recently or this was added in within the past 6 months and it's just because I haven't played it that I haven't seen it, or that I haven't played it in 6 months or whatever it's been that I haven't seen it. But this needs to stop. Developers need to finish their games and release them when they're finished, rather than releasing them and then just sprinkling in like elements of the game afterwards. It's bullshit. Okay, and that's my rant over. So Finian now has a voice. I don't know if he'll have all of his dialogue lines spoken, but I don't need to read that bit of dialogue. That's great. Abyssal says, okay, asshole, I can't wait to force my scythe down your throat. And Selby says, I'm assuming after release they have a lot more funds to polish things though. Yeah, but like, my argument would be that if you're releasing it in early access, like if you release a game with the early access title, and that's fair enough because it's a work in progress, you know? But when you release a game and you say this is, you know, that you release it as a final release and this is a game at launch, it should be finished at launch, you know? Like what they're doing with Baldur's Gate. It's in early access, it's testing, people know this. If you buy the game early on, then you know there's going to be things that are, you know, issues with it. You know there's going to be things that they have to work on. But releasing it as a final release and then updating it after launch and adding in content that should have been in the base game, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that. Regardless of whether it's because like they have more money to polish it and stuff like that. Fair enough, like polishing it, I totally agree. Like polishing a game after launch, that's an important part of the game making process, because like sometimes there are massive bugs in games that need to be updated, and they, you know, they add DLC and they do little things to polish the game. But adding in dialogue after it's been released, that seems ridiculous. Drago says, hi, how are you? I'm pretty good. I was having a little bit of a rant about the game, but no, I'm good. Let me see. I saw you ordered your own Wounded to be finished off. Fraser says,
Indeed.
Let me just listen to this
The
first.
gargoyles were clearly trying to capture as many prisoners as they could. I don't know the reason behind these abductions, but I'm not about to give the enemy what they want. That is why all my people were ordered not to be taken alive. And as for the wounded, we didn't have time to get them to safety anyway.
This is kind of like what I said out there, like it would just be written off as like, oh, it was just a situation, like this is war sort of thing. Right, coming back to chat for a sec. So Fraser says, I got a question for all. Is there an easy way to see what quest is active in the zone you're already in? I can't seem to figure that out. I don't think so. If you hover over on the map, the icon for the location, it tells you what quests are available there, but I don't know if there's a way. I don't think there's a way to view that when you're actually in the location. Selby says, they did the same thing with Divinity Original Sin 1. It was released without much voice acting, and then they created a whole new enhanced edition with full voice. Oh, was the enhanced edition, was that... So, fill me in on it, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Was the enhanced edition released after the first year, or was the enhanced edition released at some sort of like anniversary, some sort of anniversary edition? Drago says, I mean, I am personally just waiting until they legit finish, but I can understand the frustration. Well, this is the thing. I mean, it's supposed to be a full release. Like, it's not in early access, right? It's like it's a full released game. If they needed to do this stuff, I would expect early access to be a thing for it. That isn't the case. That's why it annoys me. I understand early access, guys. Totally understand putting games in early access, but this is not in early access. This is supposed to be a finalized game, and they're adding like voice acting to it. Shouldn't that have been in the game before it got released? You know what I mean? Selby says, which was free if you bought the original copy. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool way of doing it. That's a really cool way of doing it. So the initial edition came out, and it wasn't fully finished. And then the enhanced edition got released. Let me Google it right now, because I want to know for certain if I'm right. Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition, because I think the Enhanced Edition was actually like a different, like almost a different game, wasn't it? Like it was a different release. It wasn't just like it was kind of like what they did with Skyrim. So the Enhanced Edition came out in, let me see. The Enhanced Edition was released in 2015, and the original game was released in 2014. Oh, so it was basically like a year anniversary edition, if that makes sense. I can understand it if they package it all up and release it for free to players, but if you're just drip feeding content slowly over a long time, that seems like bad practice. Fraser says that, but that's in the world map, right, Flanders, right? Yeah, so in the world map, if you hover over the locations on the world map, it'll tell you what quests are in those specific locations. But when you're actually in the location, I don't think you can view what quests are there. I could be wrong. If one of you in chat knows better than me, please help Fraser out there. Drago says, no, I get it. I just mean like actually get things done instead of these save wipes. Yeah, no, I 100% agree, Drago. Selby says, original game came out June 2014 and Enhanced was October 2015. Drago says, like, I don't want to keep doing the same story beats so they can test things. Yeah, I can agree with that. That's definitely the case with Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I pre-ordered it because I want to support the devs because I really like Larian as a developer. I think they're great. I think they have a lot of passion for their projects. But I understood that early access was going to mean there's going to be things that they need to patch and there's going to be save wipes and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me so much. But when you release a full game, I expect to have like a full game's worth of, stuff rather than being drip fed voice lines and stuff like that. Trash Wolf says, alrighty, big horse. I need to get at least a little bit of sleep now. Enjoy the stream and good luck with the new job. Hope it all works out well. Hopefully. Hello, Faye. Welcome. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I was just seeing Trashworth off. So, Trash, yeah, I'm really looking forward to maybe hearing back about that job as well. We'll see. Trash says, see you next stream and keep on keeping on. Trashy out. Trash, until next time, keep on keeping on. Stay safe. Be happy. Goodbye for now, my friend. Drago says, I am not their worker, but it is their project, not mine. I 100% agree with that statement. Yeah. Early access is a weird thing. Let me see. Dubs says, Flanders! Hello there, Dubs. I hope you're well. Faye Hunter says, yo! Hello there. That slut has been here this whole time? He has indeed. He's been, well, He's been here. He's been witnessing the achievements of Hans Fickbottom. He told us he had a date and didn't come back. He did. He had a date with me. Yeah, there we go. He says I did have a date with Flanders. Of course, it was a date with me. This is who your date was here. Hey, he couldn't take me out for like fine wine and dining, so I just told him he had to come watch the stream. And like maybe he'd get lucky, you know? Did you ever make that character of mine? Yeah, Drago, I actually have. The character is done. I named the character Cappy. So you have a character called Drago and a character called Cappy. But yeah, we've got a party. So for those of you who are unaware, you can both choose to have a character added to the game of your custom choice, and you can also, for a lower amount of points, you can pick your character to be in the party. We have a party composition picked for this stream, which is actually going to be in 2 parts. So right now we're with one party composition. After we've done this little quest here, we're going to get the other guys out and use them. As a heads up for those of you who have characters in the party so far, if you already have one, please do not redeem another character yet. When we get to the next act, I will open it back up for further characters for all of you. But for the time being, let's stick with the ones that we've got, okay? Now let me get back to chat because I am missing out what you guys are saying here. Dubs says, with a lady, and we hoped you were going to get lucky. No, it wasn't with a lady, it was with me, you know. But I mean, I can pretend to be a lady. I don't have any makeup, but I can just be, you know, a really pretty lady. Yeah. Let me see. Trash says, me, an actual date. You kidding, right? Faye says, anyway, I just wanted to raid into you. I gotta sleep. Peace. Faye, thanks for coming along. Thanks so much for the raid. Guys in chat, please show Faye some love. Show Faye some love, okay? Really appreciate the raid. Dubs says, I wanted you to find Love Daddy. I need a new mommy. How much did he pay you to kick out my character? I refused, okay? I said that could not be possible. But he did ask. He did raise the question. I am both emotionally and socially distant. I'm going to actually bounce for sleep now. Okay, Trash. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Faye, same to you, mate. Faye, Trash. Until next time, keep on keeping on, guys. Stay safe. Be happy. Get a good night's sleep. Okay? Bye for now, guys. I still think you can do better, Flanders. 8 followers and we eat stinky fish. Oh boy, is it really that close? Is it really that close? 8 followers and then we can, and then you guys are going to be eating Sistromen. Selby has shared a screenshot of Trash saying, how many subs, bits, / how naked do I have to get for you to banish Travelor? Drago asks, can I redeem points to add mine to the next stream if not in this one? I don't think there can be. I don't think you can use any more in this stream. But if you're along for next week's stream, then yeah, you can use your points to get in. Then we're at 192. Oh fuck, mate, it's getting very close. Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations on getting up to 192. But yeah, it's so close. It's going to be rank. Yeah, I've seen plenty of videos of people just smelling the shit and vomiting. Right. Getting back to this disgusting creature, Regil, who has committed terrible war crimes. Terrible crimes. Did you really just leave 2 flasks of water to the Knights of the Sunrise Sword, suffering from thirst, and a sack to use as bandages? Yaker, standing behind his commander, rolls his eyes.
I spared them the exact volume of resources I could sacrifice without risking my own people. However, the situation has developed, and I've already ordered they be given additional supplies. They are temporarily under my charge, and I can use their forces to rebuff the attack. They'll work for their water.
So, he says he's ordered that they be given additional supplies. He's kind of leaving out the fact that he also ordered for all of their injured to just be slaughtered whilst they retreated. Seems like a pretty important bit of information to leave out, you know? In a place like the Whirlwind, we all need to stick together, even if that means sacrificing something for a comrade. Sometimes you must act first and deal with the consequences later. Sacrifice nothing and you will gain nothing. No, I kind of agree with the good option. In a place like the World One, we need to stick together, and even if that means sacrificing something for a comrade.
Noble Ashes and his sunrise swords have already done
Oh,
so.
shit. Dubs.
This is what it led to.
Jeez. Dubs. Dubs has gifted. Guys, if you just received a community gift sub from Dubs, please do thank him. Please do thank him. My god, man, that is crazy. And he also says in chat, Selby, this is for you. Oh boy. The war is, I mean, I don't want to say it's an ongoing war, but it's definitely it's definitely I don't know, like the Cold War maybe. So Dubs has gifted a tier 1 sub to the Garfield Cart. He has gifted a tier 1 sub to Autumn Ranger, Mijay, or MyJ 27, Mr. TJ, and V Silence. Guys, if you are in chat and you've just received a gift sub, please say thank you. First is mine now and forever, sucker. Now the real question, how do I fuck Trash over too? I mean, I think the real way that you fuck Trash over is to get him to have some Sistramen, right? Get him to eat the fermented fish. Noble Ashes, right, okay. You won't get away with this. We need to get rid of the gargoyles, then we'll talk. No, yeah. So I think the good option is still basically the same as we need to get rid of the gargoyles. Like, you won't get away with this. We are going to discuss this later.
We can discuss our differences as soon as the gargoyle problem has been resolved. Speaking of which, here they are.
Oh no. We are not ready for an attack. We are stealth. Oh!
Enemy approaching.
Oh boy, ranged boys are at the back. How do I... There we go. That's better. Take form of Neighborino! Oh shit.
I'll split you in half.
Oh, has Travelor ran out of Fascinate slots? I didn't realise that was the case. Dubs says, or I take his bit spot. I mean, that's one way of getting back at him. This is like when children fight for like their father's like or their place as their father's favorite child, isn't it? How is Travelor doing, by the way? Still eating shit? Actually, doing pretty good. I think switching to ranged worked. We've switched him back to melee for a hot second here. However, I think we can probably actually switch him back to range because we've got allies to deal with melee combat. At the minute, we only have, I think, 2 people besides Travelor in the party who do melee damage or focus on melee.
A calculated risk.
Let's go ahead and there we go. Let's rage Samira, please. Do that rage. Get angry. Get real angry. Where's Samira at, actually? Is she at the front? Yeah. Right. Next. Let's just have a hit. So, Misfortune is cast on that one. Hans Thickbottom, please activate Hurricane Bow. We want Thickbottom's bow. Dubs says you are daddy. I prefer Pappy. I think daddy has too many weird connotations for like me to fully embrace. But like Pappy Flanders sounds family friendly. I can deal with that. Right. Heroism Soundburst. Yeah, that's going to hit allies as well, though. Let's try hold person on... Oh, wait. Can we not do it? Why can't we do it? Oh, it might be immune to it, possibly. Ear piercing scream it is then. Oh shit, they're coming from behind. Wow. What was the point in taking shelter in a cave that doesn't have a roof, apparently? Oh, it's not. Oh shit, that's a good point. Yeah, a gargoyle isn't a person. A gargoyle's classed as a construct, right? That's a very good point. Josh, thank you. It's not a person. The semantics of tabletop gaming and tabletop rule sets are forever fucking me. How are we doing on health? Oh, fuck. When did... Well. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. Of course I was going to go down. I'm sure the rest of you will be fine. Oh, fuck. These gargoyles are, kind of getting on my tits. There is a lot going on right now. Right, protection from evil communal. Let's do that. Samira, you are raging. Please do not stop raging. Please fuck shit up. Grace, I would like you... Evil Eye, maybe? Let's go Evil Eye, and let's go with... Attack rolls are AC. Let me take a look at the enemy. AC is 18.
Forwards.
Nope, we're gonna go with attack rolls. Go with attack rolls. For the time being, at least. Hans Fickbottom, please use Hurricane Bow. Actually, yeah, Hurricane Bow. Right, let's cast, what's it called? Natural Rhythm on Edo. Go ahead and use Heroism on Samira. Yeah, still coming in from behind. Oh my god. And the issue is I don't know... Ooh. Oh boy. You guys might be destined for death. Oh, fuck. Grace, get over there. Hands also over there, please. There we go. Travelaw, yeah. Range guys over there. Let's have them focus on High Cleric. Yes, that sounds like it might be a good idea to do. Let me see. Travelaw. Cure moderate wounds on Grace, I think. Lovely. Samira, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now, Samira? Another cleric. But I think maybe we focus on this for the time being. In fact, actually, yeah, let's pull everyone down onto that. Clear out the back line, right? He is a tough boy, as it turns out. A tough cookie. I am still down. We are not surprised. Let's try your best and scream. Acid more. Yes, please. I would very much like for you to heal Grace up again. Okay, that went reasonably well. What are they attacking? Wait, are they really out of sight just up there? Tell you what, get these guys moving forward. Yep, they are indeed. I am back up though, so there's that. That's positive. For as long as I manage to stay back on my feet, you know, actually, Flanders, get over there. Travelaw, go ahead and give Flanders some love and heal him up, please. Okay. Is that everyone? Is it done? It looks like it's over.
Do not hold back.
I think it's over, guys. How many did we lose there? Some sort of helmet, which looks more like a tiara. Helmet, unidentified. Headband of inspired wisdom. Okay. Dub says, okay, I'm back. The ginger beer I opened exploded on my bed. Shit. So I had to throat and swallow the shit out of that sandwich. Oh my god. And the award for best message in chat of the stream goes to Dubs. Oh, I had to throat and swallow the shit out of that sumbitch. Oh fuck. Oh, that's broke me. Oh god. Oh boy. And back to dealing with Regal's war crimes. Fuck. Where's Regal? There he is. Hydrate. Yeah, I need to hydrate after that. Oh. I mean, I was waiting for some more voice dialogue since he was just, you know, speaking just before. Absolutely fine, but okay. Regal gracefully stows his weapon and places his hand behind his back. You two, check the area. Mark any potential shelters that offer protection against aerial attacks. Quartermaster, inventory the remnants of the camp. I want to make sure that the gargoyles only abducted people and weren't interested in anything else. Send messages immediately to our scout squads and order them to return to the camp. And I need a full list of casualties, the sooner the better. There was a war crime in my bed, says Dubs. He turns to you and nods slightly. Commander, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I am quite interested in the events that occurred at the Grey Garrison, and I suppose you have questions for me as well. Oh boy. I don't really care about what he wants to know. I want to know what the fuck's going on here. What are Hellknights doing here within the borders of the Worldwound? The same as you and your army, fighting a war against the demons. The Hellknights have always been a part of the Crusades from the very beginning. We don't answer to Queen Golfrey, and we act on our own authority. But we serve the common cause. Discari's spawn have no place in the world that we want to build. Regal barks out the final words. What does paralictor mean? I am the commander of this unit. And in the Order's hierarchy, I am 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the Worldwound, there are few who equal my rank. Oh, hello there, Tavern Crawler.
Nothing at all.
Thank you very much, Tavern Crawler, for becoming a neighborino. Welcome to the stream. Where was I? But I am the most senior Hell Knight officer for many leagues around. So this guy's the big kahuna, right? He's like the big kahuna. Selby says, God, I have a terrible cold. I've covered myself in so much Vicks Vapor Rub that you could use me as a bobsled. What the fuck? That you could use me as a bobsled, but now the cats won't go near me. Oh yeah, because their sense of smell will be so triggered by that much Vicks, that much Vapor Rub. Oh boy. Oh, welcome to the shit show, says Dubs. Yeah, that's probably the best way of introducing anyone to the stream. Certainly better than what I say. We're not done talking about the atrocities. Exactly, yeah. You've got shit you need to pay for, Regal. Now come on. Of course. The Paralictor doesn't seem hurt or surprised. If you wish, I will explain my position in detail. All the soldiers killed at my order belong to my unit. Therefore, the case is an internal matter for the Order of the Godclaw. Oh, fuck off. They were not in your unit. Just because you've taken control of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, or at least of that unit of theirs, does not mean they're in your unit. They're not. They're not part of the Order of the Godclaw. You could have sent an appeal to the Order commanders, but the result is inevitable. Not only do the Order's rule and field operation guidelines not prohibit it, they even recommend a policy of death is preferable to captivity. So everything that happened, though it is surely lamentable and has deprived me of a few good fighters, is also a prime example of military necessity. Oh, fuck off. This guy. I cannot influence your internal rules, but I hope you understand where the jurisdiction of your order ends. Jesus Christ, Dubs. You're bringing out Defoe. You're bringing out Willem. Jeez, Dubs, thank you very much for the 600 bits. My God. Wait, has that... Let me tell that. That was unexpected. Tavern Crawler, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the party, everyone. Welcome, raiders. Jeez. It's a tavern crawl. Have one on me. My God. I'm going to get one of everything. Guys in chat, what do you want? Right, let me see. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much, Tavern Crawler, again. I really appreciate the raid. It's most generous of you. Let me see. Your rules are an abomination. Or I can attack him. It's a tavern crawl. Have one on me, says Elian 101. It's a tavern crawl. Have one on me. Tavern 4TCMUGL from Zoe and Ellen. Wow, welcome Raiders. Damn. Like anything? I can have one of anything? Can I have one of everything? I mean, we need to try everything at the bar, right? I can't stay for too long because I'm playing. Also, don't want to ruin the story too much. Well, thank you very much, Tavern Crawler. I really, really appreciate that. That was very generous of you. Wow, wee wah. Thank you very much for the raid. Right, so I think this might be one of the few situations where I have to go with the lawful option. Let's put him in his place. I cannot influence your internal rules, but I do hope you understand where the jurisdiction of your order ends and ours begins. I'm not trying to force our rules on Crusaders, Commander. I hope you won't try to make us disregard ours. Oh shit, I'm feeling some serious sexual tension in this cave. If the incident is settled, I suppose we can return to relevant matters. I don't think it is really settled. What are you going to do now, after the gargoyle attack? Good run so far, says Tavern Crawler. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. There are some issues that I have with the game. A few issues here and there. A little bit of a rant earlier on about them adding stuff in after the game's actually released. But other than that, yeah, no, it's a great game. Really good story. Really enjoying it. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's definitely some pieces that I've missed so far. I think I'm probably going to have to go back and replay the game again. Especially given the fact that the DLC is going to be releasing as well. Well, yeah. They've already released the inevitable Excess DLC, or Access, whichever it is. I am yet to play it. I'll be playing it at the end of this playthrough, and then I believe there's 2 more pieces of DLC coming out, which are set at the start and the middle of the game, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna warrant another playthrough, I think. Maybe I'll actually know how to play the game properly at that point. Who knows, right? Let me see. Selby says, cider please. Dubs says, you would, Selby. They didn't set a price limit, go hard or go home. Oh, are we just emptying the bar then? Go for the top shelf cider? Selby says, I only like shitty supermarket cider, unfortunately. No! Gotta get that hard cider. Also, you're third in bitties now, Selby. The bit war continues. Selby says, does bullying a girl make you feel good? In fairness, it is going both ways. It is going both ways. You guys are spitting venom at each other. Begun, the bit wars have. I'll be waiting for my remaining officers to return, or remaining fighters to return, I believe. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, that depends on the results of our conversation, Commander. Regil narrows his eyes. Before we move on to serious subjects, I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. What the hell is this going to be now? Jaeger steps forward and salutes with a clenched fist to his chest. Pyrolictor, permission to report. During the first gargoyle attack, I determined it necessary to leave my post. I swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked them to provide assistance. Regil nods. The reinforcements were much needed. You will earn a double salary for your resourcefulness, Jaeger. And 100 lashes for abandoning your post. What? What? So you're going to earn double your salary, but you need to have some sort of physical torture for the fact that you left your post? Like, what? These guys are so backwards. So backwards. The young knight grows a little pale, but immediately salutes again. Yes, Paralictor. I wonder if it's foolish and overly harsh to punish Jaeger for leaving his post when he did it to bring help. It would be foolish and harsh, but entirely lawful to execute him for desertion. But he came back! He brought help! What is going on here? Regil peers at Jaeger with his pale yellow eyes. Oh, he's got a bit of jaundice? Oh shit. Regil, I think your liver might be failing. Did you know the location of the commander's squad, mate? No, Paralictor. I assumed I might meet friendly troops on the other side of the river, but I couldn't know for sure. Oh, jeez. He's walking himself right into it. You see, Commander? Of course, I could be gracious and look the other way, but what that would mean that during the next battle, 10 or 20 of my people will think it's high time they ran to get help. Initiative requires reasonable limits. Not to mention, 100 lashes is hardly a punishment for a true Hell Knight. I'd say it's more of a spiritual warm-up. Fucking hell. Let me see. Where's chat gone? Dub says 100%. It does make him feel better. It does make him feel good, sorry. Abyssal says, if by girl you mean my DM, yes, 100%. Abyssal, you that is spoken like a true D&D player. Selby says, whose side are you on, Flanders? I am on no side. You're all my favorites, okay? You're all my favorites. Cap Drago says, I like my cider like I like my mind. Sober. Dub says, I'm for equal opportunities and I'm a feminist. I believe in equal rights and lefts for everyone's. Men, women, children, and babies. Just kill this guy, jeez. Agreed. Jaeger must die. Look at those fucking eyebrows. It's Regal with the eyebrows, but I do 100% agree. Yeah, maybe we do need to kill Regal. Thank you for your concern, Commander, but I do not wish to evade fair punishment. I wouldn't be a Hell Knight if I did. Here's the thing, though. If we're given a choice between sending these guys off to their, like, basically sending the Hell Knights off to get into this sort of situation again and potentially damage the demon's army, over just killing him right now and having it be a wasted death, then I would rather have them go off and fight demons and die doing that than die at my hand. Regal, who has watched you closely throughout the entire conversation, nods to himself. Now for a more delicate issue. You, Commander. You, Commander, were interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Their forces in Canabra suffered great losses in the demon attack, and now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They are reeling with no command structure. Their order will hardly be able to recover from the losses they've suffered. That's a very good point, but I'm not sure it really warrants what's going on here. What are you getting at, Regal? These fighters aren't the finest material I've worked with, but if I assume formal command over them, I'll be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. One or two might even become true Hell Knights. The rest will be put to good use as well. Do you really think these people will follow you after how you've treated them? What does this have to do with me? You've already shown that you will easily sacrifice these people, use them as living shields for your precious knights. I won't let that happen. Let them join my army. At least I don't treat my soldiers as expendables. Do you really think these people would follow you after? I'm worried that if I pick this option, then it's going to lock me out from picking this. I'm going to go ahead and go with this first. Let's do that. What's going on in chat? Trilbay says, just have them join you and send them on a suicide mission to Dresden. That's a good point, Trilbay. Maybe that would be, if that's an option, let's do it. You've already shown you'll easily sacrifice people. Use them as living shields for your precious knights. I won't let that happen. Let them join my army. At least I don't treat my soldiers as expendables. But then again, yeah, Selby's just said 4 is interesting. No one but them has the right to decide their fate. Talk to them directly and get your answer. I don't like the idea of that because, like, they've just witnessed a lot of their friends being killed, and in fairness, it probably seems like a very good idea for some of them to join the Hell Knights right now. Because they wouldn't have survived without the Hell Knights. They wouldn't have survived without that order. But I know fine well how Regil will treat the people under his command and does treat the people under his command. So no, I don't think I'm gonna go with 4. I'm gonna go with 3. Well then, we both have arguments to make. Let's see what the orphans say. He has no respect for them. And they're the weak if they died. We only take the strong. No, we take everyone. We take everyone. We're gonna have a whimsical army of peace-loving people. Regal looks at the warriors in white and yellow, shifting cheerlessly from one foot to the other. Wait, so he's doing a little hop from one foot to the other, but his face is just... He's playing hopscotch, but he is not happy. Well, that's a first. That's a first for me. When I play hopscotch, I can't help but smile. We take everyone that isn't a Hell Knight. That's a fairly safe assumption. Initiates of the Sunrise Sword, your leader is dead. The Order has suffered serious losses and will not be able to recover. You may soon return to Mendev to join another Crusader Order and hope that they don't meet the same fate as the Sunrise Sword. Or you may remain under my command. I will not promise that it will be easy, or that our war making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this. Under my command, you will never again feel like helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous raptor. Oh, jeez. One of the priestesses says, does that mean we've worked off the precious resources you spent on us? The water, medicine, and bandages? Yells one of the knights in white and yellow. I wouldn't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. The initiates of the Sunrise Sword consult with each other for a time, and then one of them, a young woman in knight's armor, steps forward. Your methods of warfare and your treatment of your allies goes entirely against our ideals, Paralictor. Commander Flanders has already said to you everything that should be said. We've decided to follow the commander in his march to Dresden. Ha ha ha! Fuck you, Wriggle! I mean, thick bottom's proof of that. If you're a Hell Knight, you are guaranteed death either by a mace to the face or a spear. Fuck yeah, eat shit, Wriggle. As you wish. It's difficult to tell from Wriggle's face whether he's disappointed or not, but we have passed a perception check, so let's see what that says in a minute. Well then, Commander, let's proceed to the main question and then put an end to this exhausting conversation. We should discuss the cooperation between your forces and my own. We do share a common enemy and a common battlefield. Fuck you, Wriggle! That's all I have to say to you. Just move along. Move along. We're like the stormtroopers when you know old Ben Kenobi convinces them these aren't the droids. Wriggle, these aren't the recruits you're looking for. Move along. Move along. You're looking at me very strangely, Paralictor. Do you like what you see? When we discussed Jaeger's punishment, and when we were deciding the fate of the Sunrise Sword, it's as if you're testing me. Wriggle lowers his head in a gesture that might be read as respectful. Wow. My mind wanted to say disrespectful, but apparently respectful. Flanders intensely role-playing. I did not believe I made any attempt to conceal my interest in you. Oh? What, you want to take me out for dinner? Both as a new strong leader in the region, and as a bearer of a highly unusual power, of course I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that it's my duty. Well, listen, Wriggle, here's the thing. I don't date guys, but I'm flattered you're a evil piece of shit. But regardless, I am flattered. You clearly take very good care of yourself. Your eyebrows appear to be very well manicured. Your hair's a little bit messy. I would maybe go with a more modern haircut next time before you think to ask. The black armor, it's a little bit off-putting, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, I am flattered. Oh boy, but do you date gnomes? Exactly. I don't know if I my girlfriend's a lot shorter than me. Like I'm over a foot taller than her. But I don't know if I could say that I date gnomes. I think she might get offended by that. Abyssal says, oh, Hellknights do have respect. This is news to me. I thought the knight part was a lie. Let me see. Technically everyone is a gnome in your world up there, right? Abyssal throwing out the height jokes. For those of you who are unaware, I am like 6'5", so yes. Yes, everyone is a gnome in my world. Either a gnome or a hobbit. But the weather's great up here. Right, so my army and I are going to Dresden to free the city from demons. You can join forces with us. I helped you handle the attack, but I don't want anything more to do with you. Oh, jeez. The thing is, I kind of just want to write them off and say, leave, I want nothing to do with you. The issue is that they would be useful. There's a little thin for your liking, Dubs. Oh, you can get used to it. You can get used to it. I mean, we could always... What I've found in the past is that if I carry a plastic bag, like a supermarket carrier bag made of plastic, I carry that on my belt, and then when the air gets too thin with me being so high up, I just cover my head with the bag, and then I get all of that fresh air from down below. You know what I mean? It makes sense, right? It makes sense. I feel like they wouldn't leave the world wound regardless of what you say here. Yeah, no, I don't think they will either. I think it's better to take them on and use them as some sort of human shield. My army and I are going to Dresden to free the city from demons. You can join forces with us. Regil rubs his chin pensively. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate bands of today's Crusader under one banner. And we certainly need a base of operations inside the Whirlwind. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. However, I would remind you that Hellknights are outside of Mendev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders. But only for as long as I deem that our goals coincide. Oh, I don't want him in my party. I don't want him to be in the party, in the group. I suppose I can just ignore him, right? It's a deal. Fuck you, Regil. It's a deal. Yes, Commander. My forces and Regil Derenge are at your disposal. He talks in the third person. Ugh. I mean, I do that as well, but that's because, you know, it's because the username Stupid Sexy Flanders. I need to refer to myself as Flanders. Let them taste their own medicine. It might help to have them within stabbing range. Yeah, I think the plan is that we'll send them at, like, if we can, if there's an option to just have them march at Dresden and be a meat shield, then we'll do that. I don't treat my soldiers as expendable. Yes, I think we should use them as some sort of human shield. Listen, Selby, it's different. They're not my soldiers. They're evil people. Evil people that think they're doing the right thing. Dubs says, my brother had a fantastic theory about air. He used to believe that air wasn't just everywhere. It was in pockets that floated around, and he thought so many children were asthmatic because they couldn't reach them. Oh my god. Abyssal says, I can feel Sarah's angry slipping out of her. Yeah, I know, right? Can we... Once we've taken Dresden, I think we'll get rid of him. I think that's what we'll do. We only want him for his army. We're a gold digger, okay? We are a gold digger. You've heard it here first, folks. We have officially become a gold digger this stream. For those of you who are unaware and are wondering why I've got so many different characters in my party, believe me, I have many more. I think we now have 18 custom characters. As a viewer, you are able to spend 2,000 channel points to go ahead and have a character added to the game. There's a guy over here. What is he doing over here? Costs 2,000 channel points. All I ask is that you join the Discord. If you would like a custom character, join the Discord. Post in some like a character portrait, and give me some sort of build idea. There's a section on the Discord for you to do that. But yeah, 2,000 channel points for that. Let me see. To be fair, he's a ginger. Oh, we are now an order? Yeah, Abyssal, we are now an order. It's great. We're like 18 members strong, so we have more members than the Hound Hearts. Or sweet talk one of us to pay for you. That's another good point. You could always try and sweet talk one of the regulars to pay for your character. What are you doing here, soldier? We're still alive. Praised be Sarenrae. Yeah, but what are you doing here? We're still alive. Praised be Sarenrae. I think I need to get in touch with some of the Sunrise Sword guys and let them know that one of their guys is broken. Why is he just sat over here on the other side of a chasm? Mate, the battle's over. You can go home. You guys are in my army now. Come join me. Did he just praise the sun? Wait. Did he? We're still alive. Praised be Sarenrae. I mean, yeah, I suppose so. Sarenrae, the eternal light, or whatever the hell they call her. Hello then, I see her. Oh, one of my kin in faith. We have encountered many of your kin in faith in this cave. There have been some terrible atrocities committed here. And so, the people who have committed atrocities against your kin of faith are gonna, I think we're gonna go ahead and force them to basically be a meat shield for our army, if that's possible. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if we can do that. Oh wow. The praise the sun emote from Dark Souls. Wait, by whom? So, some Hellknights. some Hellknights. I had a bad feeling last stream when we had that guy approach us and say that like his knightly order, the Hellknights, were in trouble and needed help. But diving into this today, I fucking despise Hellknights. I think this is maybe going to be an important lesson for the rest of the campaign. I don't know if the Hellknights are going to like crop up in other story elements or segments of the game, but I'm not a fan, and I would respectfully tell them to leave if we didn't need their forces to help us minimize our own losses in the next battle for Dresden. Oh, I hate them already. Their names are the Hellknights. I don't know, it's interesting because it's kind of like, I've spoken in the past on stream about how I really like it when morality in games is kind of like blurred, like, and in stories in general, not just games, but like I like it when morality is blurred, i.e. Hell Knight Order. Incredibly evil, but evil with, I don't want to say the best intentions, but evil with an intention that, I don't know, I suppose an intention that is somewhat pure. Wait, really? 7 Hell Knights? That's it? Feels bad. Feels real bad.